Alright, let's do this. NXT. What do we got going on tonight on NXT, huh? Well, I guess in the road to Worlds Collide and whatever the next NXT takeover is, Portland, Oregon, or whatnot, build. What do we got tonight, huh? Of course, the Dusty Classic continues and a women's battle royal to determine the number one contender to face Rhea Ripley. Off with the number one contender though for the NXT North American Championship, Keith Lee. Keith Lee came out. He pretty much told everyone to bask in his glory. I like his shoes for some reason, but he told everyone to bask in his glory and that, you know, he's the new number one contender and that the Undisputed Era has had a great 2019 and whatnot. And they've reached their limit of having all the gold, but he is limitless. And he was going to go about this title match. Undisputed Era came out then. Adam Cole pretty much came out and says, listen, you don't get it, okay? You're going to end up like the rest of them. Velveteen Dream, Imperium, anybody, we're the ones taking over. And I guess you're just too stupid to learn. They end up trying to jump Keith Lee. Keith Lee was able to fight him off until Strong came back with a chair. And they put it on Keith Lee's leg and stepped on it. Tommaso Ciampa came out for the save then, fighting off the Undisputed Era, getting rid of them. Keith Lee, he got up Keith Lee, but he pretty much was limping in after that. So a good segment to kick off the show though. And whatnot, especially for the title match next week between Keith Lee and Roderick Strong for the North American Championship. So we'll see where that goes, or whatnot. But a good segment to kick off NXT with Undisputed Era, pretty much, you know, saying we're taking over still, and they're jumping everybody right now. If you haven't seen the UK takeover the other night. Next though, Dusty Classic, the Bros awaits, Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle versus Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews. Fun match. You want to talk about a hot start? This was a very hot start. First you got the dodges back and forth in the beginning, but coming back off the commercial, because I'm not about to sit through the whole picture-in-picture thing and whatnot. This was a crazy insane match though, I will say that. Especially Pete Dunne throwing Mark Andrews in the air again with a power bomb by Riddle. Both double kicks on them. Mark Andrews was going insane. One thing I like was when he went off the ropes and slid and then hit like a freaking double Pele kick on Dunne, and Dunne and Riddle was insane. I thought that was good. Fans chanting tag team wrestling. Riddle pretty much taking out Webster then after that, and Webster come back with a cradle then. Riddle pretty much got done going for an X-Plex on Mark Andrews, got reversed into a stunner then, which looked insane. Webster pretty much getting a pin over Riddle, and Mark Andrews he did springboard, pretty much tried to guard him away from Dunne, but Dunne ended up punching him so hard that he flew back, breaking up the pin then. Pretty much Riddle that was a pretty much Webster got Riddle outside the ring. Dunne, not Dunne, I get their names messed up, but Andrews going up to the top rope, but when Webster hit Ace dive to the outside, Riddle ended up hitting like the Bo Derek or the Gotch Power Driver to the outside of the ring then. Mark Andrews still ended up going for the I guess it was like the shooting star or whatnot, but Pete Dunne was able to get him, and then pretty much Dunne, well, I guess they both hit their finishers at the same time, the Final Flash and the Bitter End, or I could call it the Bitter Flash or the Final Flash, Bitter End. I like Final End. I mean, like that. They basically did their finishers in a double team move type of thing. So they got the pin over there. Very great match to kick off the show. So I know some people don't know a lot of these UK tag teams, but Mark Andrews was going ham out there. I will say that. He was going insane. Him and Flash Morgan Webster, the Mad Mod and whatnot. That was great. But this Broserweight thing, I expected them to go over because, hey, I feel like what Matt Riddle said last week. I went to Pete Dunne and, gave him the Pete special. I gave him the Bro special. I like the way he does that now, the Bro special. The Pete special. So something about that's really funny to me. I don't know why. I just like when he did that last week. But Yeah. I may call that the bitter, not the bitter end, but the final end or the bitter flash. We'll just go final end because bitter end, final flash. That's a great way of calling it as a finishing move, I guess, since they both double finishing move, whatnot, since they did it at the same time. So that was good. Imperium, they talk about their attack, that the whole Undisputed Era thing, saying they will be there next week. So that it's going to be, and of course, they're going to be there at the Worlds Collab, but I guess they're going to be on NXT next week. Also, by the way, it was only Mauro Ranallo and Beth Phoenix on commentary. I guess Nigel McGuinness was not there. We all know he was at the NXT UK TakeOver show, so I guess they're giving him a break right now. Tommaso Ciampa came out talking about how, Undisputed Era has been taking on all these guys from Imperium to Velveteen Dream, and now Keith Lee. And he told Undisputed Era, I have you on my list, and that Adam Cole's on his hit list right now. And he wants his life back. He wants Goldie back. And I still like he says that, Goldie? Goldie. He wants Goldie back in his life. But the Undisputed Era ended up coming up to the ring, attacking Ciampa then. And as they kept jumping him, Ciampa tried to fight him off until Johnny Gargano came out for the save then. Pretty much they were able to take out Undisputed Era. Ciampa hit a DDT on Kyle O'Reilly. Gargano, he threw Strong out, and then when Fish was still in the ring, they ended up doing the DIY super kick to Fish as fans chanted DIY in. So, well, we got a little bit of DIY reunion going on right now or whatnot. But before we get more into that, though, it's a good segment also. The Timesplitters, I guess we can't really call them the Timesplitters here, but I know Ronaldo did. But, Kushida, Alex Shelley, it's kind of funny they mentioned that they had faced before on the Undisputed Era, and I guess one was Red Dragon versus Timesplitters, but that was in NJPW. But Kushida and Alex Riley went against the Grizzled Young Veterans. Another very good tag team match between both teams or whatnot. First time Alex Shelley's ever been in NXT. This was a very good match. Shelley was pretty much about to go for the excuse me. He went for the sliced bread number 2 though, but connected all the way, and it ended up with the Grizzled Young Veterans hitting their finisher on Alex Shelley or whatnot. It was like some code breaker move or something for the pin. Pretty much right after then they were gonna shake hands, but the Grizzled Young Veterans got out, so we come all the way over here to this NXT. We think we're gonna just shake hands in front of some hipster Full Sail crowd and whatnot. And he says, you guys are a great tag team of the past. We're the present, the future, and soon to be the Dusty Tag Team Tournament winners. Overall, good match between, Timesplitters and Grizzled Young Veterans and whatnot. Did I expect Shelley and them to go over? In a way, maybe, but then I kind of thought about, well, they need 2 regular NXT teams and they need 2 UK tag teams to go in this tournament. So I kind of figured the Grizzled Young Veterans were going to go over. As for, Shelley whatnot, it was cool to see the Timesplitters, even if this is only a one-time deal or whatnot. So I was shocked when I even heard Alex Shelley was going to NXT, because I think he was still, I don't know if he is still under Ring of Honor contract or whatnot, because that's where he's currently right now. But I don't know if Ring of Honor is like, hey, if you want to use him, pay us or whatever. I don't know what the status of Alex Shelley's contract is right now or whatnot, but it was fun to see him team with Kushida though, and even see him in NXT, even if this is only a one-time deal with him or whatnot. But hey, maybe we'll see him back. I don't know. We'll just see. They then went to Robbie E and Chelsea Green or Robert Stone. I'm trying to get the names right here, but he still looks like Robbie E. But, talk about the women's division, that Green is the best right now, and that, I'm pulling her from the Battle Royale and anything, and I got to steal her spotlight. That's why she is the hottest former free agent. They got into this nice car and left. Triple threat tag, not triple threat, but I guess another match. And listen, I don't know all these matches for, this World's Collab, but I guess Finn Balor was talking about Iga Dragunov and whatnot, that there are similarities between both of them. But you got the Prince, so you better not miss. So Dragunov is gonna have to step his game up. But yeah, Yeah, I don't know all these Worlds Collide matches. So I guess they're all building up, but I guess Finn Balor will be going against Dragunov right there, since I guess that was technically announced tonight due to that promo and everything. So at least they are trying to build towards that pay-per-view and whatnot. So it looks like we're gonna see something big from this. Next we had a triple threat number one contender spot for the Cruiserweight Championship. Isaiah Swerve Scott, who had new music, by the way. Listen, I'm sure people still want to see Shaka Khan, but you're not getting it, okay? Tyler Breeze, which I guess I heard they put him in the Cruiserweight division since not Finn, but Fandango got hurt again, which he gets hurt a lot. I don't know why, man. That dude gets hurt a lot. And sometimes I feel like Tyler Breeze is on his own sometime. And Leo Rush, fun match. Garza Jr., Angel Garza was on commentary. He basically spoke in both English and Spanish. This was fun to watch. One thing I did like was when what was it, like on the apron and whatnot, and Rush was pretty much he pretty much backed off from the apron, and Swerve's running straight at him, and pretty much like handstands on his feet back to him to the front, which looks insane. Pretty much come back off the break, then Rush in the frog splash on Breeze. I like the whole apron thing when they did the suplex, the German, like the German, suplex and whatnot. Breeze had the German on Swerve, and Swerve had the regular suplex from the apron on Rush right there. But Scott pretty much came back in, taking Rush outside the ring. Breeze hitting him with the was it the beauty shot, if I remember his finisher on Rush, and Swerve did his finisher on him, and then he did the JLW driver, I think it's called. I don't know if that's the name of it, but the JLW driver on Breeze for the win, pinning him. Since it's going to be like a fatal four-way at Worlds Collide and everything, it's going to be for the Cruiserweight title, and I guess two more people will be from the UK show. Well, a fun match, though, for the Cruiserweights right there in this triple threat and whatnot. Good to see Swerve getting some play right here, so that was good. Next, though, they went to, Kathy Kelly talking to Gargano and whatnot, and Ciampa, and, Ciampa said, hey, thanks for looking out for me, and he says, you know what? DIY for one old time's sake, one more time. They shook hands, which was also announced. They will be going against Mustache Mountain, so that's going to be another great match at Worlds Collide. But as they were talking, Undisputed Era showed up. Keith Lee, of course, runs out of nowhere and hits a pounce on one of the security guards, putting him through a bush. He threw one on top of a car, and then another one through the table, telling Roderick Strong that the prophecy will be ending next week. So, good segment right there. DIY coming back for Worlds Collide, and Keith Lee just killing random security guards, murdering them. Next was the Battle Royale, though, for the NXT Women's Championship. We got some returns from Tegan Nox, Casey Catanzaro. There were rumors about her leaving WWE at one point, but Fan Shannon welcomed back to her. We got Mercedes Martinez, the newest signing from last week, now in NXT also, and Shayna Baszler was in the match too. So we had everybody from Io Shirai to what was Sin Cara's manager for a second. Well, not manager, but she was tagging with her for a second. Catalina, very great ass, by the way. Shotzi Blackheart, Mia Yim, Kaden Carter, Vanessa Bourne, Deonna Purrazzo. Some other women I did not know. MJ Jenkins. Was it MJ Jenkins? Yeah, I think that's her name. Candice LeRae. Cerament women, Zia Lee, Bianca Belair. So you had a lot in there and whatnot. I'm not gonna go through every elimination. Santana Garrett was in there also, and whatnot. But a lot, very stacked battle royale. Though I will say one thing about Mercedes Martinez, though. I think she made the right choice going to NXT. I know a lot of people were thinking she was going to go to AEW, and I even said this too last week and whatnot, but I kind of go back like what I said last week also. I think she made the right choice going to NXT now, because I don't think she would be doing that well in AEW. Then I seen her on AEW. I told you I seen her at All Out. I was there, and she showed up on Dark and whatnot, but I think Mercedes Martinez did great tonight, and I think she made the great choice of going to NXT instead of going to AEW. But of course, you had your eliminations, though. I know Jenkins was out first. Kaden Carter was gone. Baszler was eliminating people from Santana Garrett and whatnot. Vanessa Bourne. She got eliminated, which she had her foot on the ropes and everything, but Mia Yim kicked her off. Deonna Purrazzo was thrown out. Shotzi Blackheart, who went under the ropes, so remember, she's still in this match in a way. Xia Li was still kicking the crap out of people and whatnot with those martial arts kicks, but Baszler threw her out, and then Io Shirai was able to get rid of Casey Catanzaro. She was able to save herself, but got thrown out then, and whatnot. Bianca Belair taking out Candice LeRae, throwing to the ring post. Mercedes Martinez eliminating Mia Yim, and next thing you know, Baszler and Martinez went face to face then, pretty much having a back and forth, but Baszler pretty much was able to pull Martinez over to get the eliminator with the Kafuta clutch. And then we came to the final four then. Baszler, Bianca, Nox, and Shirai. Nox was pretty much going at everybody. Had multiple kicks, spear, and whatnot. But, before she went to the top rope and everything, Dakota Kai was supposed to be in this match. But Dakota Kai took out Tegan Nox then and threw her knee brace at her head. This, I've said this before, man. They want them to be the new champion Gargano for some reason. I keep saying that, and I still don't think that's working. And honestly, I'm still trying to understand the hype about Tegan. Now, I don't think Tegan Nox is bad, but I do believe this girl is overhyped sometimes by a lot of people. But since she was gone from there, Baszler got thrown out then by Bianca and whatnot. So it looks like Baszler was not getting a title shot. And then it became the final two. Bianca, Io. Io, super over. Of course, Belair was over too, but this was going back and forth. This was crazy and whatnot. I didn't know who was going to win, to be honest. But Shirai going for her Karana. Bianca holding on. I thought she was going to powerbomb her to the outside of the ring or whatnot. But Shirai pretty much was able to kick her onto the apron then. They start fighting on the apron. At one point, Io tried the German suplex her, but Bianca pretty much was able to break out of there. And then she tried to roll herself in the ring. Io stepped on her long braid hair and whatnot, but Bianca pulled her off, tripping her then. And whatnot. They got in the ring then. Belair, pretty much, Io was still trying to get on the top rope, knock her outside, but Bianca was able to come back, hit the KOD, throwing Io Shirai using the KOD out to the outside of the ring, and got the win, getting the NXT Women's title shot at NXT TakeOver Portland. This match was fun to watch. It was great. I didn't actually know who was going to win between the final two, but I was like, I put it on Bianca for some reason. I don't know why, but I just did, and I'm not going to lie, I kind of popped a little when she won the match, though. Because honestly, I didn't know what they were doing, Bianca Belair, at this point. I just felt they were spinning her wheels. Now, do I think she's going to beat Rhea Ripley at the next TakeOver? No, but it's going to be a great match, though. I'll tell you that. But I'm not going to lie, I kind of got hyped a little when Bianca did win that match. Though. I'm like, okay, now we going somewhere with this. Let's see what happens. So, it was still a fun match overall, though. This battle royale, whatnot. We got a little bit of returns and some surprises and whatnot. I'm sure a lot of people thought Shayna Baszler was going up to the main roster, but I see she's still sticking around on NXT. I guess it's not gonna be a rematch now, but we'll see what happens next. Because if I mentioned Shotzi Blackheart eliminated her. I'm sorry if I said the wrong person who eliminated. Did Shotzi eliminate her? No, Shotzi eliminated someone. No, she did eliminate Baszler. Blackheart got eliminated by Bianca then. So could it be a feud with Shotzi Blackheart and Baszler? Possibly. Could be. I don't know how long Baszler's going to be sticking around in NXT. We may see in the Royal Rumble for all I know. I don't know. But I guess we're still seeing her here. We're still seeing her around here for a minute. Man, I'm really getting the words mixed up today. But overall, another great episode of NXT. I'm not gonna lie, man. I had fun watching NXT and AEW tonight. I don't know who won this one tonight, but this was a tough one. It was. I'll admit that. Very tough to pick who was the better show, in my opinion. But overall, just a really fun episode of NXT in general. The Battle Royale, the Dusty Classic. The Keith Lee Undisputed Era stuff was pretty good, too. It wasn't that, so it was a good show of NXT tonight, though. But that Battle Royale, I did like that Battle Royale, though. We saw a lot of returns and a couple surprises here and there. But other than that, though, this is my review of NXT. Comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at HoodNight890. Tell me if any other, other review that's up right now, AEW, Raw, whatnot. Gotta say, man, it's been a very stacked week in wrestling right now. A lot of things going on. I got a lot of reviews you need to check out. Check out the Raw one, check out the Impact one, check out the Hard to Kill one, check out the NXT TakeOver UK show. Also, a lot of reviews up right now as we speak. So other than that, though, I'm out here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.